The burrowing frog belongs to the Pyxicephalidae family. It is often referred to as the African bullfrog, or aquifer frog. This tailless amphibian is distinguished by its impressive size. Individual males can weigh about 2 kilograms, and their body length reaches 24 to 25 centimeters. For the past 30 years, this species has enjoyed increased interest among lovers of exotic animals in Western Europe. It tolerates captivity well and is famous for its excellent appetite. Spread. The African bullfrog is widespread in sub-Saharan Africa. It inhabits completely different natural landscapes and is adapted to different climatic conditions. A burrowing frog feels equally well both in arid savannas and semi-deserts and in swampy areas, near lakes and ponds. It is not surprising that these creatures, ubiquitous on the African continent, can be found even in the northern regions of South Africa in the Kalahari Desert. They are able to survive even a long-term drought, hiding in underground shelters. To do this, water-bearing frogs concentrate in their bladder up to 500 grams of moisture, and with such a reserve they hibernate. This species is observed in the highlands at altitudes up to 1600 meters above sea level. A prerequisite for its habitat is the periodic appearance of rain puddles, where tadpoles can develop. Behavior. For most of the year, the burrowing frog is terrestrial, digging deep burrows in the ground to survive drought. A born predator, she is able to eat any living creature that is only slightly smaller than her size and can pass through her mouth. Even their own larvae and young frogs after the end of metamorphosis are no exception. Young individuals take an example from older comrades and also practice cannibalism, eating weaker fellows. Unlike most relatives, the bullfrog reacts not only to mobile animals but also to motionless food. The jaws are closed so tightly that it is rather difficult to open them with bare hands. The diet is based on all kinds of invertebrates, small reptiles, amphibians, birds, and mammals. Catching of prey is carried out by means of a long tongue, which is coiled in the mouth at rest. The hunting trophy is crushed by powerful jaws and swallowed whole. Gluttons often eat small, poisonous snakes without health consequences. The main natural enemies are pelicans and Nile monitor lizards. In case of a threat, water-bearing frogs boldly rush at the enemy, jumping and biting painfully. At the same time, they make loud sounds, reminiscent of the roar of cattle. Reproduction. The representatives of Pyxicephalus adspersus become sexually mature at the age of 1 year. The mating season coincides with the beginning of the rainy season. Males thirsty for continuation of the genus gather in some nearby water body and look forward to the arrival of females. Each contender for female favor occupies a small area that has to be constantly protected from competitors. Males bite and push each other with their hind limbs, deafening the surroundings with their screams. Fights often end with the death of one of the duelists. The best central places go to the largest and most experienced, and young people are forced to huddle at the edges of the reservoir. Females always make their way to the center, ignoring the unfortunate youths. They lay eggs in shallow waters, which are fertilized by dominant males. The clutch contains from 3,000 to 4,000 eggs. Description. The body length of males is on average 18 to 20 centimeters and of females 10 to 13 centimeters. Weight reaches 1.4 kilograms, maximum up to 2 kilograms. The very stocky body has a short snout and a wide head with a huge mouth. The lower jaw has 3 large, pointed, jagged bone structures. The upper body color ranges from greenish to gray or brown. Often many dark specks are clearly visible on it. In young individuals, light stripes run along the back. The abdomen and armpits are whitish or yellowish. The pupils of the eyes are horizontal. The powerful hind legs are armed with strong claws and are ideal for digging holes. Swimming membranes between the toes are very poorly developed. All skin is covered with small warts. Keeping burrowing frogs in captivity. These large amphibians require a spacious enclosure with a tight-fitting lid. The bottom area should be about 5 to 6 sq.m. In the terrarium, a swimming pool with a depth of 10 to 15 centimeters must be installed, in which the frog will be able to comfortably sit for taking water procedures. At least 60 liters of water is recommended for one adult. You need to change it daily. A mixture of small pebbles, sand, expanded clay and sphagnum is used as a soil. Its layer must be at least 20 centimeters so that the animal can completely burrow into it. Humidity is desirable to maintain at the level of 60 to 70%, daily spraying the walls of the terrarium with a spray bottle. The soil should always be slightly damp. Life expectancy. Life expectancy in captivity is up to 45 years. Thus, it is the longest-lived tailless amphibian. Price. Acquire your African bullfrog from a reputable breeder or rescue organization. Look for reptile and amphibian groups online or consult your local pet shop for recommendations. Expect to pay around 25 to 75 US dollars.